Good time of the year to buy some chicks. $1 a piece, you can't beat it. Welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. We got a busy day here at the farm, and let me show you guys what we're working on first thing this morning. You guys hang in there, it's going to be a good day. So we're kind of a small project here first thing. I like to do this in the early morning because I can pour this, and while this concrete's setting up, I can go do something else and come back a few times and trowel it and get it ready to be finished off. This is another stem wall. This one is only about 8.5 foot long. Not a very big one. I about got these all done. That one's finished over there. I need to do that one. And of course, that one is done and that one is done. And then when I get all those finished, I'll do these two right here. And the reason I'm saving these for last is because when I'm done with the Wood-Mizer, I bring it over here and do my clean out over here in that swell. So it's kind of handy to have this open right now. But as soon as those are finished that I'm working on right now, I'll have to close in this wall and do these two, and this room will pretty much be closed in, and we'll have to focus on the floor at that point and the walls and lighting, etc., etc. But right now, first things first, let's get the Wood-Mizer going and get this one poured. And this one's a little bit taller than the other ones, but it's not as wide. That's all pressure treated as far as the lumber goes. And I do have some rebar down in there as well for some reinforcement. If one of you guys don't care, remind me here in a few minutes to show you guys the new animals we got for the farm yesterday. We got 6 of them and we were in need of them pretty bad. Just remind me here in a minute and I'll take you guys down there. These 80-pound bags are not light. Alright guys, that took about 3 bags and I got it to the height that I was wanting. A little wet, but that's okay. Here in about 20 minutes or so, I'll come in here and trowel this again and start doing my edge. Vibrating the forms right there so there's no honeycombing or nothing like that. And this right here will be good to go. We'll take the forms off first thing in the morning. So while that concrete's doing its thing, let's go get Mr. Cotto and grab a tool cabinet that I have down at the wood shop that I don't use anymore and bring it up here. This right here, friends, is made by Yukon. I got this at Harbor Freight on sale for like $2.99. Nice little toolbox. One of the reasons I want it up here is because it's got a flat surface to put stuff. But I had intentions on using this at the wood shop, but it never made sense. And to be honest with you, it got in my way all the time, so I thought I'd bring it up here. Make sure I don't have anything in the drawers. I thought I took everything out. Good deal. So one of the reasons is, every time I come up here, this toolbox right here has my most common tools in the top right here. And it's a flat surface, and it seems like I'm always putting stuff up here. Right now you got my coffee cup, fan, camera case, etc. It seems like every time I would come up here to the shop, I would lay something down on top of this lid, and then I need one of these tools, and there you go, you're always moving stuff around. So this little tool chest right here with this flat top should solve that problem and give me somewhere to set my stuff down when I come in here. And it's a really nice little box. I think this is maple right here on the very top. Pretty nice. So before I forget about it, let me show you guys our new animals. And it's not cows just yet. It's more chickens. Let's go check them out. All right, guys, my wife has them over here in the brooder. And there they are. See if I can move this out of the way. You guys can see them a little bit better. Stand by. All right, that's better. We got 6 of them. These 4 right here are leghorns. And these 2 right here, I think, are Rhode Island Reds. But I could be totally wrong about that. And hopefully, keyword is hope, there's no roosters in here. Hopefully we got all hens this time. And they are hungry. Look at there, they're wearing it out. Just got these yesterday. We got them at Royal King, $1 a piece. They were trying to get rid of all their chickens, I guess. Good time of the year to buy some chicks. $1 a piece, you can't beat it. And this brooder right here, in case you're wondering, is built locally by Sickle Creek Brooders. There's a guy in the next county over that builds these, and man, they are super nice. Got this nice top for them. It's got a drawer right here to clean out all the waste. Really nice setup right here. Only thing you have to buy is your heating lamp, because chickens, or chicks rather, get cold. You gotta have some heat for them. But pretty nice setup. I think these brooders are like $110, and we've used this one for 3 or 4 years now. Works really good. So anyways, these girls will be in this brooder for probably 4 to 6 weeks. Then we'll move them outside. It may take longer though, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. All right, friends, a rare spotting of the hatefulest cat on YouTube. Hello, Mama. You're coming to the camera this time. Looky here. You gonna be a nice cat today? Huh. There you go, guys, the hatefulest cat on YouTube. So that puts us back up to 18 chickens. We was getting kind of low because we had several die this year, and that rooster, he had to move on as well. And hopefully, there's no rooster in that bunch right there. I can't stand roosters. Ask me why. So let's jump in the tractor and head down to the sawmill and work on some more of that sassafras. Friends, on the sawmill today, yet another sassafras, 10-footer, 4-quarter boards, 9 inches on the width. This one's kind of like a banana, so we'll have to take the horns off first, then the belly, and get this thing straightened up. The pith is decently centered right there. Not too bad, a little bit of checking going on. I may coat these with some more anchor seal as soon as we get them sawed up. Over here, a little bit of an oval shape, so not a really nice straight log, but we'll still get some decent boards out of it. And on the sawmill, in case you guys are wondering, that's right, Joe Maine Silver Tip Turbo 7. If you guys want to try these blades out, call Joe Maine. Cell phone number is in the video description. right, guys, a pretty good yield on that log. We got 9 4/4 by 9-inch wide, 10-foot long boards right there. Be making that into shiplap hopefully sooner than later. This one right here is a good candidate for the edger. It's got some wane right there on both sides. And I think this one's about 10 inches wide. But overall, pretty decent log, even though it was shaped like a banana. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You can't have perfect logs every day, unfortunately. So guys, I guess I'm done for the day. I was going to work down here for a couple of more hours, but I've got a neighbor up here right beside me. He's been in the hospital here recently, just came home, and he needs some help getting some things done around the house. So I'm gonna go up here and help him for a few hours and probably call it a day. So guys, in closing here, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you don't care, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys back here on the next one. You guys hang in there. Perfect. Yeah. All right, friends, right here's some bonus footage for you. Didn't have a lot going on today, but I wanted to go pick this up as it came in yesterday. What we're looking at here is the Baumelite DT 515RH. It's pretty much a hopper on tracks, and I think that's the same frame as my mini skid steers on. I don't really see a big difference right there. Looks like the track and all the undercarriage is pretty much the same. The only big difference in these two machines, or actually there's two. The first one is how it's powered. This one has a Honda engine, gas powered. The other one has a Kubota diesel. And the other difference is this right here is pretty much just a hopper on wheels. You can't really take this off or nothing like that. The other one, of course, is like a skid steer. And this one is just a hopper for taking material around, or for what I'm going to be using this for most of the time, sawdust. I do have some other projects to use this with, but sawdust is going to be the major thing that we use it for on a daily basis here at the mill. And guys, this thing's pretty nice. Baumelite makes really good stuff. They sent this down for me to try out for a few months, and I tell you what, guys, I'm glad it's here. It's going to make dumping the sawdust a whole lot easier and a whole lot faster than doing it with the bin I have over there right now. Now the bin I have over there is bigger than this one, but when I go to empty that one, I gotta drive the skid steer over there, hook up to it, move it out of the way, bring it back, etc., etc. When this one's full, I can just jump on it and drive off and take it and dump it somewhere and come right back and park it. And it's less moving things around. It streamlines my process. Really nice machine right here. And it's pretty heavy, 2,400 pounds. Has all the features that you would find on a Baumelite machine. all your gauges right here. There's your control to go backwards and forward. This is the dump right here for the hopper. Right there you have the accelerator. It's a key start right there at the bottom. You do have to choke it because it's a gas engine, but it's a Honda GX690. I'm not sure how many horsepower that is. I'll try to put that right here on the screen. But a really nice machine, guys, a really nice machine. And a lot of people use these things for concrete. So if you're pouring concrete in somebody's backyard or in a tight to get area that you can't get a truck into, you can put your concrete in there and take it back to the job site. I'm going to be using this up at the new shop to bring in some rock and some more fill. I got all kinds of jobs for this machine right here, guys. I'm pretty excited about it. I knew this was coming about a month ago, and I'm glad it's here. Really nice stuff. And also, as far as the cost goes on one of these machines, it's just over $20,000. Depends on what dealer you buy one at. But if you do a lot of material handling, a machine like this would pay for itself really fast. And there was also something in the hopper. This right here, guys, is another auger, and this one goes on the mini skid steer. And the augers that I have for the large one will fit on this one as well. Right there's the plate that goes on the mini skid steer. Right there is the gearbox and your hoses. Really nice setup right there. I bought this right here, and I really need it for the mini skid steer because I got some holes to drill for the fence post way up there on the hill where the cows are going, and it's pretty steep up there, and that mini skid steer will be ideal for drilling those holes. That's going to be really nice to have. A little bit of assembly to do right there, but shouldn't take but a few minutes. So friends, hopefully you enjoyed this bonus footage here at the end of this video. I was hoping to get on the Sawmill today, but Bruno's on fall break this week, and he's wanting to head down to Gatlinburg for a few hours, so it looks like I'm headed down there. So we're closing here, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys back here on the next video.